Apparently the guy from AJR hasn't had enough. They put out 3.5 albums of crap. I'm allowed 15 minutes or so straight bashing them. If this is my 14 minutes of fame, let it be known that artists want to be seen, and that is a laughable impulse. If they have a little to offer, like the lyricists from AJR or me, make fun of them. Make memes out of their content. If you need to spend $4.20 a month to get access to files that will allow you to remix their content, it's worth it, because you'll show them. And I will show you something that is not only so good to hear it, but blows AJR out of the fucking water. Are you ready for the best music video humans have ever made? Hands down? Vote now, YouTube. Where's my Choi and Joan? It's nameless, faceless, the psychic ghost samurai, mother of the Navis, and the tentacle beast you cuddle with in your dreams. Cold hands and warm blood, sticking to not existing, but not a stick in the mud. And as much as I love aespa, Joan Somi, Itzy, and of course Twice, today we'll be talking about Stray Kids! It seems AJR needs to be taken back to S-Class. Let's take a look at the offending lyrics from 330, a song off AJR's debut album, The Click. They want to skip it if it's wordy, but fit the whole song in 330. S-Class came out 5 years after this, so maybe with any luck, in 5 years the lyricist from AJR will have a job as a grocery store clerk or something. Hell, I'm applying at the Circle K. Perhaps the other two could meet up with Jacob Collier and meet in the middle of high concept and pop and make something approaching this level of professionalism. And before we continue, I will address my personal biases. I like content that builds worlds within worlds. I like temporal mediums that use their tools to distort our concept of time. And furthermore, I like good music. So with that in mind, I'd like to highlight 3 elements in this 3-minute and 31-second video. Those are the transitions between set pieces, the movement of the background, and the interplay of voicing between Stray Kids. This entire video takes place on one helicopter pad by a river running through Seoul, Korea. The lyrics state as much. From there, the audience is introduced to a prophecy of a rising star that will outshine all the others and bring new life to the city. The way we are brought into storytelling is reminiscent of Arabian Nights and Disney's Aladdin, setting the stage and then redirecting our focus to the characters within. And this is done visually, through motion, mimicking the wobble camera effect so much classic media used to indicate a dream sequence. Within the audio, this is signified by slowing down and deepening of the vocal track, an homage to the Inception soundtrack, where Hans Zimmer gradually slowed down the overarching musical motif in each deeper level of dream state, as Stray Kids will soon do. Together, it comes out like this. At this point, we are introduced to the Dokkaebi flames, a traditional Korean symbol of a trickster spirit that aid in fighting and possess items stained in human blood. A common friend of the Stray Kids and various other groups. They are introduced by a full straight-length mirror breaking. A clear metaphor for the boundaries between the physical and spiritual breaking, but again this occurs within a dream of prophecy. From there we are told that this is a music of the streets and the people as money flows out of a bank vault, and young men in expensive tracksuits use superpowers to steal a garbage truck. As these images are given, the lyrics state, nothing changes in this city. Strange things abound, and I, the narrator played by every voice, am driving way too fast on a winding road. And I'm the best at it! Which brings us down to the next level of reality. A rocky cavern full of clones from the multiverse, all dancing in unison. Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, eat your heart out. Backrooms, get out of here. The Stray Kids have turned Play-Doh on its fucking head and said visually that the world of ideals and forms is the cave, because the shadows are your what-ifs and perfect lives you create in your head, while the fire of your regret consumes all that is around you. And what we hear as this rock bottom of multiversality reality becomes all-encompassing is counting stars, star, star, star. That's me, I'm the star. A reflection of how this version of you centralizes and justifies its existence like any number one pop star in a city of near identical empty canvases for plastic surgery. Truly badass. Counting stars. So if all of this is happening concurrently, what does this say of time? Perhaps relativity. Perhaps make the most of it? Forget all that noise. The Stray Kids have brought you to the razor's edge of spirituality within the first minute of this video. So as it applies to time, they shock you back into your body. This is introduced by Changbin rapping on what appears to be a skate park, but is simply a mere model. As the verse trades off to Han, we see that the model is within a garage where a car is suspended. This shot ends with the frame rotating counterclockwise, as if turning back time, because that's a reoccurring theme in Stray Kids videos, and we will come back to that. From there, we are reminded of the concurrent set pieces, each character believing themselves to be the star of legend. Young adults dancing in the alley, thieves on a run after committing Grand Theft Auto, a shy lad in a rec center as a tentacle thing starts, wait, what the fuck is that? Anyway, we do the chorus again, and this is where the video gets set apart for me. A car about to crash through a window. All of those moments in time were moving forward, and everything was happening together. But then we are introduced to IN, who feels like the brightest star, but is frozen in time, and in imminent danger as a car sits hovering just before crashing into the side of the room. Stray Kids forego a flashy metaphysical notion of time, and remind us all of the way adrenaline almost stops time in near-death experiences. But does that car crash through the wall? No, because the alchemy of the Stray Kids offers a different gravitational sacrifice in the form of the car from the garage, almost as if they went back in time to save their friend. The shot that was once rotated counterclockwise is back to midnight, but then Sigmund comes in out of nowhere and starts spinning the camera all over, while in the bank vault where the money that was flowing is frozen in midair. And the lights have turned red, as if the alarms have gone off and their adrenaline is pumping. This has not only audio but visual cues to mess with every sense of emotion, from calm to high energy, from overconfidence to sure destruction, all pushed forward in a dream state fueled by prophecy. And what happens? The place gets raided. Changbin, who was once a doll on the streets, has become an Agent Smith character, symbolic of those who rose out of poverty to beat the oppression they sought to rise against. And what are these men with guns fighting? The giant squid thing from earlier! A high adrenaline situation completely changed by the simple removal of glasses to reveal this is a they live situation. Two worlds equally real layered on top of each other, and this allows for the prophecy to become true because once this is unlocked, the Stray Kids put the final nail in AJR's coffin. This isn't a rap song, it's a song. With the stars seeing each other and realizing what makes them special is the acknowledgement of each other and the combined reality they all share. The doors are blown off hinges, and they don't even need words. They're bending time without camera tricks. They're dancing in the fire. The squid is not standing a chance. Fucking epic! You can keep your Marvel movies, man. I don't need to be on the opiate of the masses that long. You can bitch and whine and moan about how everyone has it easier than you, or you can recognize the value in collaborating with those who have different skill sets. Maybe someone is a thief, but they'll save you from a car crash. Maybe someone came to enjoy a day at the pool but can help you out with that squid thing. Maybe you look out on a sea of similar faces doing similar things and realize this is all you have and will ever have, and it is ending. Are you gonna fucking dance or what? Alright, I forgot who I'm talking to. Well, if you go out with a bang, make it more Kurt Cobain and less Klebold and Harris. Hanson and Hanson for president, 2024.